The Sound Lab, 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 the Sound Lab. Experimenting with the best new music.
Rival Bones.
Yeah.
Hello.
Thank you for having us.
How are you?
Good, yeah. Really good. Good. Enjoying it.
Ears are still ringing a little bit. My ears were
Yeah.
soup by the end of our set, man. So loud, I love it.
Yeah. Well, that's the main thing. That's why
Yeah,
you
yeah.
do it. So, how was your set?
It was awesome.
It was awesome, you know. Like we're never sure what to expect when you play first at of a day on a festival stage. You know, everyone's sort of like shaking the dust off from the night before, but
I think it helps that, like, because we've never played here before, have we? And I didn't know what that stage was like at all. Didn't realise it was actually so big. Like, I think it's like Matt was saying it's like the second stage.
Yeah.
And we were the only band on at the time, and I think there were people who were obvious early risers and were like milling about waiting for something to happen. So as soon as we hit that big note at the start, everyone just kind of flocked in.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
It's really close to the tents as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome how close everything is here. Like,
Yeah.
it's an awesome
Nice and
festival.
intimate.
yeah. It was good. Like the real way to gauge how you're doing at this stage, you know, bearing in mind we're on first and we're a band that no one's ever heard of, is, you know, when you look out into the crowd, have you got to see if faces looking at you and getting into it, or have you got to see if people looking at their phones?
Yeah.
And I think we did well for the fact that I
Yeah.
didn't see a single face in a phone, so
Score.
absolutely crushing it.
On to the winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So once you finish here today, what's the plan next?
Home.
Yeah.
We've got a 2.5 hour drive home, haven't we? I think.
Yeah.
And then we've got a bunch of other. We took a bit of we had a manic year last year, didn't we? Where
Yeah.
we played like quite a lot and played in loads of different countries and all that sort of stuff. And it got to like December and we were both just like super ready for a break. Where we were
Yeah.
like, we just need some time off. I think it's been a bit extended. Like, you know, life happens and all that. So we've had a bit of a break. Really, we've not done that much. But we've had this. We've got a couple more gigs over summer. We're playing a biker rally in a couple of weeks, aren't
Yeah.
we? Which should be cool. Like,
Yeah.
they always love music and stuff. So, yeah, and then it's whatever comes our way. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
we're kind of in a sort of weird spot with, like, in terms of releasing material, because you
Yeah.
know we're trying to get it to a point where we're establishing how much hunger there is for an album, because that's the natural next
Yeah.
thing, you know. Because
We've done a couple
we can
of
keep doing
EPs.
singles and EPs and stuff, but after a while it becomes, you know,
Can't release 10 EPs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's it.
Exactly, and
That's
for
it.
us, we've done. Oh, sorry, man. Sorry, dude.
Oh.
We've done the whole single EP, single EP. For us to go back now after that EP and do a single again, it doesn't
Yeah.
feel right, does it? Or an EP. So we want to do an album again, but it's more about getting out and playing and making
Yeah.
people hungry for that,
Yeah.
rather than just kind of forcing it on them. And then
Yeah, we're in the
just
middle
to
of-
say, oh, we've done an album, because I think a
Yeah.
lot of bands do that as well. They go,
Yeah.
yeah, we've done an album. It's like,
we're in the process of trying to work out how many people actually care about us.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. Like, if that doesn't sound too.
if everyone in that tent then would have bought an album, we'll do an album tomorrow.
Yeah, great. That's
There
it.
you go.
Yeah. I'm sure there will be that many people that will buy your
Yeah.
album. So.
I hope so. It's just getting them all in one place and letting them know
Yeah.
when the record's out.
Yeah.
All that sort. It's a
'Cause-
lot of prep, isn't
yeah.
there? Like, your PR stuff's got to start like
Yeah.
months in advance, and then
Just writing and getting
Yeah.
it ready, and like I've done an album with a previous band, and like what ended up happening is the bass player and
falling over each other.
the bass player and the drummer left pretty quickly afterwards, so I have like 1,000 CDs under my bed that I'm never going to get rid of.
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit burned by that process, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
But
You can still sell them.
yeah,
Keep going with it. Just plug them at your own shows.
Sell them as like coasters,
Yeah.
oversized coasters.
Well, to be honest, like I have all of like my shelves and everything is all
Yeah,
is all standing on boxes of these fucking records.
yeah.
It's
There you
terrible waste because it was expensive and, you know, a lot of emotional energy and physical energy and all this. So
Can you sell them to like Music Magpie or something?
You could actually maybe.
I think our old guitar player gave that a go, but couldn't make it work for some reason. I don't know.
You can only do one at a time because you can't do duplicates.
Right.
So it'd
Oh.
be long-winded, but you might get some money back.
Yeah.
10p a record.
I'm actually not 100% sure I can be. I was trying to, like, because I'm not really in contact with the rest of the guys from the band anymore, so like it'd be pretty awkward going, hey guys, I know we've not spoken in like 6 years, but here's your share of that 10p I made off Music Magpie.
Just everyone you meet, just give them this is my old band.
Yeah.
This
But
is
the
my
thing,
old band.
I want to do that with our stuff though. Like, I
Yeah.
care so much more about this
Let's do
stuff.
a joint album.
I don't like joint
CD,
albums.
split EP.
I feel that completely dilutes the message for me. I think the long and short of it is that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with 1,000 CDs under
Yeah.
my bed, and I'm okay with that. Like I made my peace with that a long time
Yeah.
ago.
You can make a chair out of it.
Yeah.
That is true.
That is it.
Make a table.
There's some art to be made there somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
CD art.
CD.
Yeah.
Or you could
CD
just
art.
chuck away the CD and rewrite over the CD and still use the cases.
There you go.
Save money for the next one.
Well, it was an eponymous album as well. It was just named after the title, named after the band. So maybe that's what our next album is called.
Yeah.
There it is. It's pretty much CDs. We'd have to sit there. It'd take us hours to get all the cellophane off, though.
I love this brainstorming. It's great.
Yeah.
This is awesome. We've come up with a new
I can't believe it,
album
man.
already.
And
Just need to record it now.
11 songs.
Yeah.
Amazing.
All titled.
Yeah.
Let's get to work.
Done. Sorted. So yeah, when do you hope to be back out on the road again?
Oh, I don't know.
A little bit towards the end of the year. It depends
Yeah.
if the right thing comes along. Because you
Yeah.
know, like, at the end of the day, we could go home tonight and book 10 shows.
Yeah.
That's not the issue. The issue is doing stuff that's worth it.
Yeah,
Because
the
like
right
you know,
stuff.
we're here at 2000 Trees Festival and it's amazing and the
Yeah.
sun's shining and we've had an amazing crowd and we get to do press and there's
Yeah.
food and it's a proper big gig,
Yeah.
for which we're absolutely grateful. Now, does it feel worth it next Friday going and playing a pub in Liverpool to 8 people and
Yeah, so
Not
it's
really,
pick-
there's
it's
no
picking and
mileage in
choosing.
that.
It's picking and choosing because we've been burnt before. Where not burnt, but we went and did 10 days in South Korea, and then we came back and we had a day or two off, and then we went and played a couple of small shows in like random places like Evesham.
in like
and
a sort of town hall? Like,
Yeah, and then people were like, and then the guys who were part of our development label were a bit like, you would probably would have been better not taking those gigs because you've just come back from South Korea, and now you're playing like small places. So it's finding the right stuff.
Yeah.
Like this was offered to us, and we were like,
straight
straight
away.
away. But we've had,
This is the right kind of thing. If this comes along, we'll take it every time. Like,
But like, there's 9-10 other shows where we're like, you know what, it's not for us, but thank you. So
yeah.
we do want to do it though. We do want to get out and get on the road
Yeah,
and
it's
stuff.
gotta be the
It's
right
just
thing.
it's got to be the
That's
right
it.
thing.
At the end of the day, playing is always awesome. We
Yeah.
always have a good time, no matter how big or small the show
Yeah.
is. But I
There's
think
there comes a point where you got to be a bit more strategic.
Yeah,
I
that's
think,
it. Like,
On a support run, I reckon.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
The nice thing that I didn't actually expect, to be honest, when we decided we were going to just relax for a minute, is that we've now got loads of people messaging us going, "Hey, what's going on? I haven't heard anything in a while. Like,
So
is
when
everything
we do
okay?"
do
Like,
a run of dates,
so-
everyone will come along to it.
Yeah.
Because we're guilty of the fact that there have been points where we've played Liverpool 3 times in a month.
Yeah.
And it's like,
the same
people
venue
go-
3 times in a week.
yeah. Have we done that?
Yeah, Maguire's.
Oh my god, yeah, there you go. We're the only rock band, I think. So,
Yeah.
So I think now going the opposite way, we've overnourished people,
Yeah.
and now we're like starving them.
Yeah.
And then they'll go, "What are you doing?" Like, I'm,
Secrets
I'm,
of showbiz,
I'm
man. Gotta
withering
keep 'em
away
wanting
and
more.
I need more of your musical nourishment, and then we'll
Good
hit
sign,
a tour.
though. It's a
Yeah.
good sign.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
Musical
we go.
Nourishment. Is that the next album title?
No, it's
No.
Heart Clot.
Yeah, it's a bit douchey, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Save it. Put it in the back locker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be a song, a B-side.
I'll put a little blurb in the thing and say something about musical nourishment. That's what I'll do. It's done.
Cool. Sorted.
Awesome.
Well,
Just
thanks
like that,
for
we're being creative.
I think we've finished with the brainstorming session.
Yes.
So excellent. It's been a pleasure.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Dive in
Thank
for the
you.
handshake.
The Sound Lab, 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 the Sound Lab. Experimenting with the best new music.